Hi, what's up? Today I'll be doing 2 hair tutorials in one video. Previously in my other hair tutorial, which is the very first hair tutorial video, many of you said that there wasn't any change from the start to the end. So I'm going to do something very drastic and very different. Might be K-pop style, might not be K-pop kind of hairstyle, but here it goes. Okay, so firstly, I'll be using 2 kinds of hair products. So for the first hairstyle, right, I'm using hair bond. So this hair bond was actually given to me from the company. They asked me to do a review for this product, and I've been using for a couple of days already. It's pretty good. Strength wise, it's about there, but sometimes it doesn't hold well enough. But you can always, add on with a hairspray. Will be good enough for a majority of users out there. It has a very pleasant smell to it. It has a very good fragrance to it. So I would recommend this. I'm also waiting for another product which is called Mo Designer. So I think it's going to be I'll be receiving it in a couple of days time. So yeah, stay tuned for the other tutorial and the other review for the other product. Quite good, it's quite impressive. And I just really want to thank Hair Bond out there for giving me this opportunity to use this clay. The next product I'll be using would be I've always been using, which is fudge. Okay, this is the different fudge from the previous video because this fudge is actually stronger. It has a whole power of 14, which is actually quite strong. This will be good for spiky hairs and very heavy duty kind of styling for the entire day. So it will be good if you're going out in the morning, coming back late in the night. Perfect for the whole day actually. Okay, so but do watch out for this. It's actually quite sticky, so do not use a lot of it. Yeah, just be careful of it. Next will be the typical hairspray. This is Gatsby. You can actually use any kind of hairspray to be exact. There isn't any particular hairspray that I would recommend because in hair salon they use all sorts of brands, so it's really based on your preferences. Maybe you would like something that is more shiny, something that is more strong, so it really depends. So this does not affect the look of your hair. Super hard, so most likely used for spiky hair or hairstyle that you do not want to move it around very often in the day. First of all, I'll just always use a hair dryer to mold your hair into place. Okay, so once the hair is already shaped, use the hair dryer to shape it. So I'll be using the hair bond wax, the hair bond clay actually. So it's about pea-sized amount. Okay, so for this first hair tutorial, I'll be doing a spike up, which you can see actually in most Korean shows they actually have, or in Korean K-pop stars, they have this particular hairstyle. So what you want to do is that you want to spike up all your fringe, and remember to go through your hair, the entire hair. So yes, this style is a bit heavy and it's a bit havoc in the sense that you're gonna pull every part of your hair up in the center. Pardon my explanation for that. Yeah, so as you can see, in the center it's all pulled hard, and it's pulled up into a similar like mohawk in a sense. So you want to keep this side flat, even, this side as well. It's not losing any ends. So you want to be as neat as possible, even though a bit funky and funky kind of hairstyle. So you want to keep it as simple as possible on the sides and on the back as well. So on the back as well, you just want to keep it as simple as possible. Then the center is where the hair bond goes around. So something like this. Yep. So you can see that it's spiked up from the top to this end, and to the center as well. and as you can see, the fringe is totally put up. Okay, a hair dryer. Why so is because you want to use the hair dryer to mold the shape properly and put it into place. So here I go. So like for all the ends that you find that it's coming off, so just use a blow dryer. So you blow to the shape that you want. Just go with, you know, how it feels and how it looks like to you. If you find it's a bit too high, you can go a bit lower, a bit more straight, so something like that. Always end off with a hairspray, so that, you know, when the wind blows or and stuff like that, you know, and it mess up your hair, you can always have a hairspray to actually prevent that from happening, so it won't get messed up. So always remember spraying it from a certain amount of length. You do not want to spray too near your hair, so you do not want to put this hairspray too near, because it clogs up your hair and gets very heavy, and in the end it will lose its shape. So what you want to do is that you put it at a certain angle and spray from far. Okay, so you got that done. So don't forget the sides as well. So remember to just shape it out, shape it up again. Always when you see that you don't like that spot of that hairdo, always remember to shape it up. Okay, now it's good. So go behind, it's the same. Spray a bit. You don't want too much of that hairspray. First of all, it's not very good every day, and second, if you spray too much, it gets too heavy, and like what just now I said before, you get lumps of that hairspray, and in the end, you actually ruin your hairdo. Okay, so this is the hairstyle I would recommend for school, going out casually. I would recommend this hairstyle. Yeah, this is perfect for anyone, as long as you have not too long hair. You could actually spike everything up. And if you have very long hair, especially your fringe, get it cut, and ask them to tell you to go for a center spike up. Put it all the way up, okay? And then you can see that at the side, it goes this way up. Some people have been asking me how to do your sides, how to do your back. So sides, neat as possible, back as well. Center, pull up, so it's fringeless, okay? So it's no fringe. Move up, so you do not want to pull up here like that, like any mohawk, but to pull straight, pull forward. So it's like that. So it's pulling forward and pulling up from the front. Yeah, that is this hairstyle that I would recommend for daily use, because it's easy. All you need to do is wax throughout your hair, pull it up, pull it forward, done. It's a perfect hairstyle for everyday use. It's fast, it's easy. Okay, so the next hairstyle I'm going to talk about is the pull back. Okay, so give me a short break. Okay, here guys, back from break. Okay, when I wash up my hair, get it done and get it clean. Okay, so I've already blow dry to the shape I want. Okay, so now it's the pull back. That's what I'm talking about. Second, it's called a pull back. I don't know what is it called originally, but to me it's called a pull back, because you're going to pull your hair backwards. So for this hair tutorial, I'm not going to use the hair bond clay, I'm going to use the fudge. Okay, so you want to pull back, so what you do is that take a certain amount like this. Remember I said that fudge is a bit sticky, so do watch out not to use one big amount at one time. So all you want to do is you want to pull back. So you want to pull back. You know my hair is a bit thick, so you want to pull back. So you want to pull back according to where you want that cut, that lining at. So say for example I want my lining to be at here, so you don't want to touch this part of the portion of your hair. So it's a very gentleman kind of style. So you have to pull back this way. Okay, so you use slightly more pea-sized mouthpiece. So you just want to go through your hair evenly. as much as possible. So go through your fingertips, and just want to pull through, pull back. So it's good that you have a good amount of volume in your hair if you want to do this hairstyle. So always tell your stylist that you want to do something like this, pull back. Go to a good salon from any recommendation from your friends or relative or family. Go to that salon, ask that you want to do something different, something that has volume and it's a pull back kind of gentleman kind of look. So for this look particularly, you need to have a lot of hair volume, especially if you want to pull back and have that shape, that rounded shape. Because you don't want to pull back and it looks flat, because when it looks flat, it just shows that you don't have enough hair volume. So I would recommend, if you have the correct amount of hair volume, go for this style. You know, it looks good with shirt, it looks good if you have a dinner, prom night, it looks neat. Okay, so you want to keep your sides again as simple as possible. Again. So again, you want neat, very similar to the previous part of the video. So just go through a hair. So the wax on your hand, just go through the back of your hair. This hairstyle, everything is neat, comb. You can also use gel if you want to use it, if you like that wet kind of look. But if you don't like the wet kind of look, you want natural kind of look, wax, perfect. And this is very heavy duty, so you can pull the entire hair and keeps on for the entire day. So this hairstyle, what inspired me would be, some people would be like Scott Disick from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. He has a pullback hairstyle. I don't know why it's the hairstyle called, like I said earlier in the video. But this hairstyle requires you to pull all your hair back. It's a very 80s, 90s kind of guy kind of look, where you know, have movies where you know they take out the comb and you know they push their hair backwards. Yeah, very similar to that. It's so simple because all you do, pull all the way back, pull back, pull all the way. You see, like this angle, right? There's always a lining here. So this lining is where you pull back and have the volume, and this one is where you pull down. So you want, it has give this classic look to it. Okay, so always end off with hairspray. So what you want to do is always start off with your front. So always cover your eye. So always, like I just said, always from far. Okay. And next side, you want that volume here. So spray here. And after that, once you spray there, spray the other side. And after that, you end off with the back. Okay. So that rendition of a pullback hairstyle, that kind of 90s, 80s kind of look, just pull all the way back. So it's very good if you have long and thick hair. So I recommend this particular hairstyle. If you have a short, kind of spiky kind of hairstyle, you say, oops, no, I already did a short haircut earlier on, so I would recommend the first hairstyle. If you have very long and thick hair, I would recommend you doing this style. So it's really up to your preference, and these two styles, right, do not look like the original. I know a lot of people have been saying that no difference at all, and this is my way of telling you guys out there, I know how to do my hairstyle. There is a difference from the beginning to the end. Yes, I know that the first video is not much difference, I admit it myself, and you know, here it goes, the second is always better, the third is going to be way better than the second, and you know, so on. So why am I always looking downwards from the camera is because the mirror is there and there isn't any mirror in the front, so it's not a normal digital camera. So it's not any camera, it's not a camcorder which have screen, so I can't really see, so I have to look down where my mirror is at. So don't mind me in the video, you know, and also second, that don't mind my English, because it's a bit difficult, because if I speak with accents, then it'll be fake. I'm just speaking with whatever English I was born with from Singapore, so this is the English I have, and this video has only one take. Bear with, you know, the errors I make from my mouth. I'm not going to take it twice again because I have to wash my hair, come back and do the video again, so it's a bit troublesome for me. Sorry that, you know, there's a lot of error and articulations that are from my mouth which are wrong, and pronunciation as well. Pardon me, you know, forgive me. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope that there is a hairstyle that suits you. And always use good hair products out there, especially for guys. It's very important to use good hair products, because with good shampoo, with good wax, the chances of you dropping your hair or losing your hair after a certain age will actually take a longer period of time before it happens. In conclusion, for the two products that I've used in this video would be the Fudge, okay, and Hair Bond. You can actually find it in Look Fantastic. I'll put the website there, the link to buy the product itself, specifically the Fudge Heavy Duty and the Hair Bond. For this one is the Hair Clay. So I'll put the link for those two products. And for the hairspray, if you're asking me about a hairspray, why must I use Japanese and stuff like that? Okay, the answer would be because it's in Singapore, it will be actually cheaper to buy a Gatsby hairspray, and it's easy because you just need to go to the departmental store and just get the hairspray. So that's why I'm using Gatsby hairspray. But if you're in UK or in Europe or in US, does not matter. Just go to any departmental store and just get any spray. It will be fantastic. So one more thing, I know that a lot of people has been asking me, are you Korean? I'm Singaporean, 100% Singaporean, born in Singapore. If you don't know where is Singapore, Google it. Okay, if you don't know what's Google, then yeah, okay. Anyway, love you guys. Be back with a new hair tutorial when the product comes from UK. Another video based on that would be better than today's one, I would say. Yeah, there's always better video every day. So stay tuned for that. I know it's a bit long for this video to come out for my second hair tutorial, but thank you for all the support, and I know that it's already hit 2,000 subscribers, and thank you very much for supporting me, watching my videos, see all my other videos that I have put my heart and effort to produce a video, and once again, thank you guys, and see you. Bye.